Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. This is part 2 of this. To make math easier, I'm going to make this a 1/4 inch long. I'm going to use object to path. So when we go all the way across, there's going to be a 1/4 inch. Well, there's going to be 1/8 of an inch on each end, so a 1/4 inch. So I'm going to make my line 4.25. And then I'm going to grab my object. I'm going to go to go to object to path. And if we figure out on a calculator, 4.5 divided by 25 is 18. So we need 17 of these. So I'm going to grab my path, and then hit apply. That way they're all on the center, and our whole thing is 4.5 inches long. So that's perfect. What I like about object to path is you can get rid of your path. Now, I was a little concerned about how to do this, and I thought, before I was using well, first of all, I wanted to move that out of the way, because I got to group this together, the intersect tool. So I'm going to Control G and then move this back. Before I was doing it the wrong way. I'm going to go here and go to intersect, and what it did, it gave us that. Now I still got a line there. I'm going to go and see if I can't ungroup it all and see if I can't. No, it's not going to work. So, but you only have to do this one time, because the rest of them will be easy. So we're just going to take our virtual segment delete key. Well, there's another way around that too. We're going to go ahead and do that. And because I started thinking you could almost Control D these circles like this. So evidently, well, what I could do, instead of doing that, I could grab this with the shape tool and right click and break those apart, and then I could get rid of that line. But to get this one back, it's a quarter inch big, so I could take my nudge factor, set on 0.25, and I can Control D or hit the plus key, and now I've got that. Now I'm going to go ahead and group this together, Control G, and I'm going to Control D to duplicate it, and I'm going to rotate it this way. And I'm going to set my nudge factor on 4.25, and I'm going to take this shape, and I'm going to nudge it down. So see that way. Now let's see what our measurement is. We're at 4.5, which is perfect. Now, Control G to group it, Control D to duplicate it, and rotate it 90 degrees. And okay, we're not perfect. Okay, this is 4.37. You know what? That's because, let's go ahead and go here. Let's ungroup it. And let's just take one of these away. And then I'm going to select that, Control G. And you could literally just place it up in here. And look at that. Now he might want a solid circle in the center, but that can be worked around. And then I would just Control D and mirror it the other way and just grab that. Yep, grab that one. And if you'll get right on, don't do that. Get right on that node with the 4-sided cross. Now, that doesn't look right. Why is that not there? Let me ungroup this. That's 4.5. That's 4.5. Somehow I must have just moved something. So let's see if we can't just snap it to here. Yep, there we go. So Now, I don't have a round one on all those other examples. He had a round one on the center, but that could be done very easily. And I think this right here will work. Let's go ahead and weld it together so it's all one piece. And then, you know, you could either weld it or smart fill it. I don't have time to make another video tonight. You know, we could very easily, well, let's just do that. Let's back up here before we welded it. And let's take this one and have it snap. Let's zoom in. Have it snap on that corner right to that node. Look at that. Now we got that. Now, I don't know that he needs a particular size. Look how it just snaps to it. Same thing here. We can take this one and just have it snap right to there. Now, the other way to do that would be to take the Smart Fill tool, fill that in instead of welding it, and then you can left click. And if you wanted to cut them out, you'd right click and make sure they're a hairline. So that's, I think, more that he's wanting, or exactly what he's wanting, hopefully. Now, that's the only thing about it. We're one short, but that could be fixed. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and fix it. Let's, well, tell you what, let's just use this one. And I didn't notice that it was different. So let's take our nudge factor set on 0.125 and nudge this down. Now we're at 0.37. Well, you know what? Maybe I should have nudged it up. Whoop. Now we're at 4.5 by 4.5, 25. So we're bigger than we want to be. So let's do this. Let's, this isn't welded together. Let's move, let's just nudge that twice. And let's see, let's just take the virtual segment delete key. This might be confusing because it's pretty confusing to me. Now we're at 4.25 by 4.25. Now, if he has to have it, so I'll smart fill that, move it out of the way. If it has to be a particular size and the size doesn't really matter, you can grab it with the pick tool and just make it with your ratio lock, make it 4.5. And now you got 4.5 by 4.5, a square. Anyway, I hope that made a little bit of sense, but that's pretty perfect right there. Thank you for watching.